Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to walk through a simple guide to help you find the perfect dog trainer right here in Aurora. You know, life here in Aurora is pretty active, right? And having a dog that's well-behaved just makes everything better, from a simple walk to hanging out on a patio. All right, here's our plan. We'll touch on why training is so great for life in Aurora, how to spot a good trainer, what to ask them, a bit about costs, and then where to practice. So let's get started. Okay, first up, why is having a trained dog so useful for life specifically here in Aurora? Think about it. You could be navigating the Highline Canal Trail with all the bikes and joggers, or maybe just chilling on a patio at Southlands. A well-trained dog can handle all that calmly. It really turns what could be a stressful situation into something fun for both of you. All right, so we get why it's helpful. But how do you actually find a good trainer? Let's look at what separates a real professional from the rest. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. It's really the modern, science-backed way to train. It's all about rewarding your dog for doing the right thing, which builds a ton of trust. It's about teaching, not punishing. And here's how you can spot someone who's really dedicated. Look for certifications, things like CPDKA or KPA-CCTP. These aren't just random letters, you know? They mean the trainer has put in the work, passed exams, and is committed to keeping up with professional, humane training standards. So you also have a choice in how you train. In-home training is fantastic for tackling those specific issues that only happen at home, like, say, jumping on guests. On the other hand, group classes are amazing for learning to focus when other dogs are around. Okay, so let's say you found a trainer you're interested in. Now what? Well, you'll want to ask some key questions to make sure it's a good match. Basically, this is your interview checklist. You want to ask about their philosophy, check on their certifications, and see how they tailor their training to individual dogs. The way they answer these questions will tell you pretty much everything you need to know. All right, let's talk money. Knowing the typical costs here in Aurora will help you figure out your budget and what option makes the most sense for you. So you can see there's a pretty big range here. You've got group puppy classes on one end, which are super affordable, and then more intensive options like a board and train on the other. This variety is great because it means there's almost certainly something that will fit your goals and your budget. And here's a great tip. You don't have to commit right away. Most good trainers in Aurora will offer a free consultation. That's your chance to talk about your goals and get an exact quote for a plan that works for you. Okay, so once the training starts, the real work begins. And that's practice. The good news is Aurora has some awesome spots to help you out. For example, the Highline Canal Trail is perfect for practicing loose leash walking when there are joggers and cyclists around. And a place like Grandview Dog Park, it's a safe, fenced-in area, which is ideal for working on recall with real-life distractions. And while we're out and about, it's also really good to know the local rules. The leash law, for instance, is a big one, especially on our busier paths and trails. It just helps keep everyone safe and happy. So that brings up a good question, right? Where can you safely practice those off-leash skills, like a solid recall? The answer is pretty straightforward. Only in designated, fenced-in, off-leash areas. Think places like Grandview Dog Park. It's really the only legal option, and honestly, it's the safest bet for you, your dog, and everyone else. Because really, that's the whole point, isn't it? To have a dog that can calmly and happily be part of your life. From just taking a peaceful walk to having friends over without any chaos. So we wish you the very best of luck finding the right trainer. We hope you have tons of great adventures with your dog, all around town, at home, and just everywhere you go together.